Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles and elders of all Israel, the men of great millstone. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scripture teach us to do. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming back to you with another lesson. And this lesson is concerned in the Lord's protection. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, he has that divine intervention working with every one of us, because we walking through the valley of the shadow of death, and not just physically, but mentally, man. The spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is a covering, man. That's why it says, in Matthew, in the parable, when he talk about a man who claims the spirit, then he goes back into the world, and 7 more, which is a complete number of demons, go back on him because he's lost his covering. And, just a few words in the spirit, man. You see it daily. Us walking through the valley of the shadow of death, as King David said. As Job said, a land with darkness as its light and light as its darkness. Well, Isaiah said, this is the land where they call good evil and evil good. When he said, woe to them, they call good evil. All right, and evil good, and put light for darkness and darkness for light. We're in that place, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, through his spirit, through the Comforter, through the Holy Spirit, have us shielded from the elements, man. Because without this, we'd be naked and covered with demons, man. And you got to just sit back and, say, call aloud, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, because we're in this truth, man. So whatever you have to deal with concerning this truth, you got to know that what your flesh might think is a burden, it's worth it, man. It's worth just being in this truth. Plus the salvation that we're going to get, on top of that. Because the Lord said he is a rewarder to those that diligently seek him. All right. He said he's not unrighteous to forget our labor of love. All right. And he want to stunt, he want to bless us. He want to come deliver his bride. He want to come deliver his son, Yasha Allah. And the Lord is protecting us daily. So how much more when it comes time for him, to lift up that standard and crush these heathens, man. And the wrath to come with the third world's war and the fourth sword judgment. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is working the work. And he's really finna work a work, when he comes back and deliver us. But you got to know daily that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai has us shielded from the elements, shielded from this wickedness, and hopefully keeping us all, who in this thing in truth and sincerity to the end, man. And, it's not going to be nothing like it, man. That's the day he going to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. All right, we going to see the downfall. We already seen the downfall of our enemies, man. And still going out untouched, unscathed. It's a beautiful time we living in, and this is a rant. This is just a spiritual rant in the spirit. I had a lot on my mind at one time, and I was just thinking it, man, how the Lord really got us, and how I really believe the Lord is finna come through and smash this place and deliver the elect, man. The morale of this place is sinking. All right, there's nothing here that is righteous. There's nothing that is not frowned upon, man. Even with this cancel culture, even with any culture, man, this place is just through, man. And in the Sirach it says, man, because of unrighteous dealings and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. We watching this kingdom being translated from this man to us. All right, but we don't pour sugar on shit and call it a sandwich. So like it says in 2 Ezra 4:28, the evil is sown here. The land that has come with good, which is the kingdom, cannot be sown here unless he do away with the unsown. America's going to be a land of smoke. All right, and the heathen nations and these other non-Israelite nations, these nations that are so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, will build that kingdom. All right. And this is going to be the same divine intervention that protects us every day. The same divine intervention that takes us to the spirit world when he wants to. The same divine power that got us in his hand in the first place. He's going to deliver us and he's going to get the glory. But he's delivering us daily, man, and he's keeping us daily. And I know, You know, hopefully it's going to be to the end, man. You know, that was just a spiritual rant. You know, I had a lot on my mind, but, you know, I wanted to put something in wax, and the spirit of Apostle Elder Taha, you know, uploading it raw. You know, but with that being said, call aloud me, how Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the Akim out here pushing this thing in sincerity and truth to the hopeful elect listening out there. Shalom.